Hello, it's Phoebe, and today I am going to try to make a backpack chair. This is my backpack, and I want to be able to sit on it without squashing it and everything inside. That's the vision.
So this is my backpack. It's from Bass Pro Shops. I've had it for about a year. It's a pretty sturdy backpack. It's got a cool 2-layer design where you can either have the divider down and the whole backpack body open, or put the divider up. I like to have it up so that it's easy to access things in the top of it. It also has a laptop sleeve in the back. Also, please bear with me, this is my first time doing like a big edited video like this, and the audio is absolutely terrible. I'm sorry in advance. Anyway, I decided to try to make a wire frame and put it in the backpack first, so my hope was that this wire would be sturdy enough.
Okay, it's not coming off with needle nose pliers, so the wire is very thick. That is good.
Yeah, so I tried taking it apart. It took me kind of a long time.
I have acquired slightly sturdier pliers,
And those pliers worked better, and I was able to get a segment of this wire trellis free.
So I took some measurements, and actually one panel of the grid that this makes up is just a couple inches short each way of the base of the backpack. So I think to get an idea, I'm just going to start bending it into a rectangle, and we'll see what happens. I don't know how I'm going to bend it. That's what we're going to figure out right now. Yeah, no, that's buckling. Time to think about what we've done. I have duct taped them together. I'm going to be very careful because there's some wire poking out. I mean, it's kind of holding. I'm feeling it bend to... Oh, the middle part is bending. Yeah, nope! This is beautiful. Yeah. Let's go find some better wire.
Well, I waited for my brother to pick me up to go to the store with nowhere to sit because my chair didn't work yet. I had a brilliant idea.
I just had an excellent idea. Here's the shape I'm thinking. We do a box and then a triangle on top. But what if this box section came right to where the partition folds up, so that if I wanted to, I could take everything out of the top part, fold this down, and have a seat with a backrest. Alright, it's a new day, and I have a new plan. PVC pipes. I'm a little skeptical as to whether these will work, because I feel like they're going to take up too much room, and I don't know if they'll hold my weight, but I'm going to try, because I bought them. And, you know, even if it doesn't work, then I'll have learned how to work with PVC pipes. So, that'll be a win. I got a whole bunch of little attachment pieces. My plan is to cut it with a hacksaw. Depending on how hard that is, though, I might have to go bust out the chop saw. We will see.
So the handsaw worked okay, but it took so long, and I figured this project is big enough I should just get the chop saw out to save time.
I can't get to the chop saw. It's behind a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to use the other saw.
So I got this other saw out and started trimming down the edges of the base I had made, and it was really fast, and I was able to make a perfectly fitting base. So I went about cutting larger pieces. That's why I don't like saws. I don't know how to avoid that kickback, but the smaller pieces were fine. For the longer bits, I decided to just do it by hand. There I am, sawing away, working on making a frame. I was shooting to replicate that shape I showed you in my sketchbook before I left for the store, the rectangle with the diagonal supports for going up into the top of the backpack. And then I started to run into some issues.
Guys, I messed up. I bought 90-degree turns, but they have threading in them and they're not going onto the things. I'm just gonna hit it with a rubber hammer and see if it goes on. Oh, this is bad. I might have to go back to the store. Let me put the rest of it together. Okay, so here's what we have right now. The good news is what we have of the frame so far fits in the backpack, and the Velcro partition comes up just fine, and these poles stick through just fine, so that's not going to be a problem. I have an idea. Yeah, so my idea didn't work. I thought I could just drill straight down with the drill bit the same size as the PVC, and then, like, instead of having to use a connector, I could just stick the PVC right into it. Evidently not. I made a rectangle. I figured I should sit on it and make sure this is actually going to work before I go and spend more money on little corner pieces for PVC. There we go. Putting my whole weight on it. As long as the pieces don't pop out, I think we're good. I would play my banjo on this, especially because I'll probably have my feet on the ground. I returned triumphant from the store. Let me show you what I got. I found 90-degree curved PVC pipes that perfectly fit the top shape of the backpack. So I got those, and then I got 4 T connectors. I got a padded roller to slip onto the, I'm gonna cut it open and put it on the top of this so that I'll have some padding when I sit on the top of my backpack and I won't have to sit on straight PVC pipe. So, let's get to work and try to turn this cube into a seat.
This was pretty straightforward, just made some measurements, cut some pieces, stuck some pieces into connectors, got it all put together. I really need a workbench. Working on the floor is not very good, but it came together pretty fast.
Hey, check it out. It's complete. I think in most cases the backpack will be facing this way, and I will sit upon it like so. It's cracking. I'm hearing crinkling sounds, but I think that's just it settling. I mean, looking into the camera, it seems like it's holding just fine. Guys, I think we did it. I think this works. Next steps are get this into the backpack successfully and see if the backpack still has room for everything and make sure the backpack's not insufferably heavy.
Okay, this was definitely the worst part of the project. As I was trying to fit it in the backpack, I realized that everything was like an inch too big to fit, so I had to disassemble it and cut like an inch off of every piece, and I kept forgetting how it went together, and so I kept forgetting how to put it together and which pieces I had already trimmed. It was a mess. I did get it in the end though. It's okay, but wow, that was rough. And I think my next project needs to be building a workbench, because working on the ground is not good. Anyway, I cut a hole in the back of the backpack lining to stick the back brace through.
I think we've done it. We might have done it. Let's give it a test. I'm just walking around. Ooh, I think I'd like to sit down for a little bit. Let me just... Oh, it's sliding. So it's not very comfy, I'll give it that. I think I need to secure the top post into the top part of the backpack because the fabric started sliding. I think this will add a lot as a cushion. I'll also sit on it like so. This is actually really comfy. It's better than standing. That's I'll give it that. It is like sitting on a PVC pipe. Alright, so I got the paint roller in as padding, and it works really well. I sat on it, it's way more comfortable. So I just cut it down a little bit and then zip tied it to the top of the PVC arch. And it's surprisingly comfy, and I'm surprised that the backpack can zip up over it just fine. And it also has enough friction that it keeps the backpack from sliding around when I sit on it. So, now we have the grand test of whether all of my stuff can fit in my backpack.
Yeah, so there's like 10 minutes of footage of me putting stuff in my backpack. I'll spare you that. I'll summarize and say I like to have a lot of things in my backpack, and all the things fortunately fit.
I'd say it's not bad at all. Everything fits in just fine. Nothing is sticking out weird. So the everyday carry things are a success.
Then I put even more stuff in my backpack and talked about it at length, which I'm also skipping. But it also all fit. It took a little bit of finagling, but it did all fit.
So it feels more balanced now that there's more weight in it. Well, if I lean forward, it feels more balanced. If I lean back, then I fall. But it feels good so far. If I don't lean back, kind of got to get the hang of it.
The only major problem is that my gear case can't fit with everything else in the bottom of it, so I have to pick either the gear case or the mound of stuff I like to have in there, but everything else fit just fine.
It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. You can see that it's bulging more than it used to when I had it this full. Well, folks, I think this is where our journey ends. I have successfully turned my backpack into an even better best friend. I can now sit on him. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I couldn't have done this without my brother's PVC pipe suggestion. That really came through, because that wire, that wasn't working. Thanks to the random guy at Home Depot for helping me save money on PVC pipes. I struggle with chronic fatigue, so honestly this is going to be super helpful for days when I randomly get super tired out and about and need a seat. And maybe this idea could be helpful to other people with chronic fatigue or trouble standing for a long time. I don't know, it's worth a shot. Well, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go feed my dog. You can probably hear him barking. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you for your next daily dose of banjo. Or whatever else I happen to come up with. See you guys.